Hello. Doing a video for YouTube. Yeah. Morning, guys. It's the morning still here, but it's very, very hot. But I'm going to go for a walk, and I thought I'd show you the neighbourhood. So come along. Let's go. So this is my neighbourhood. Those flags that you can see are always out. So it's quite nice. I think the flags are out all year round. I know they were here for Tet, but maybe they've either they've kept them up or they're always here. This is all residential area. It's a mixture of homes, lots of coffee shops, schools, and many restaurants. I'll show you what I mean about the flags. They just make the place look really classy, don't you think? So yeah, I've been in this area for, I guess, about 3 or 4 months now. And I'm still learning what's around here. There are probably more restaurants here in this area alone that will last me a good 6 months if I come to all of them. And of course, I'm still learning Vietnamese, which I'll be talking about in another video soon. So yeah, this is the street we're walking down at the moment. Some of these restaurants here, I do believe, are Michelin star. Yeah, you're seeing daily life in Vietnam from a local. I'm not really a local. I live here, but I'm a guest. I'm a guest in this beautiful country. I'll just show you what we've got around this way. Again, lots of coffee shops. So we've sort of nearly done full circle. Yeah, so this road has also got again, more coffee shops, more restaurants, and my barber. Yeah, I might do a separate video on the whole barber thing. Barbering in England, barbering in Vietnam. But to give you an idea, when I get a haircut and a beard trim in England, it costs me an average £26. This one, and they're very good, by the way. There's a chain of them, but this is my local. They're called Lim Barber, or you might think it's Liam. It's Lim, because Vietnamese doesn't have 2 vowels together. You don't pronounce them anyway. There you go, Lim Barber. Let me just. There it is. Big up to Lim Barber. Hello, guys. Hello. Hello. Doing a video for YouTube. Yeah. Good to see you. So yeah, come to Lim Barber for a good haircut. Anyway, we'll move on. See you. Right, so let's keep going. Really nice people there. Really friendly. I mean, let's face it, everyone in Vietnam is friendly. They're probably the friendliest country I've ever lived in. Actually, there's no probably about it. It is definitely the friendliest country I've ever lived in. People are so kind here. And yeah, you'll get people that are not so savoury, but then you do that in every country, right? But this is just a wonderful country, wonderful people. I'd love to know what you guys want to see. If there's any other areas in the neighbourhood or anything particular in the neighbourhood you want to see, please let me know. And I'll film it, obviously. I might take you along the river as well, actually. This is a prime example where you've got literally everything you want in one street. Plenty of coffee shops, bakeries, lots and lots of restaurants. We'll walk down this road and see what we can find. Won't get run over. You often find you have to walk in the road here because the pavements aren't always very clear. But you get used to it. It becomes the norm. So even the locals are finding it hot at the moment. There was went into a restaurant last night and there was a lady talking about how too hot she was. So it's not just hot for us foreigners, it's hot for everyone else. Okay, give you a bit of a heads up. That's Viettel, and they're a good mobile phone company. So if you find you're coming to Vietnam either to live or even to visit, recommendation for you, do not get your SIM cards at the airport because they will rip you off. If you can get out of the airport, get yourself a taxi. If you need to order a Grab, which is the taxi company you should use, I suggest you connect to the airport Wi-Fi while you're at the airport so you can order your Grab. But then get to your destination, whether you're visiting here or whether you're living here, and go to a Viettel store. They will give you offers for a month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever. I think 2 years as well. And you will get a much cheaper deal. All you need is your passport, and it's very simple. Once again, they will rip you off at the airport. And they will call for you as well. They will scream and holler. Hey, what's going on here? But it's red. Oh yeah, here we go, we can walk. It's one of my favourite Thai food restaurants. Absolutely love that. Great place. Cheap Thai food. Very, very tasty food, that is. Maybe I'll do a video on that one as well, eh? There's a lot of restaurants that I want to review in this country. Not just Western restaurants, loads and loads of Vietnamese restaurants that I'm going to be reviewing. Hello, I'm okay, thank you. Another barbers that want me to get a haircut. I have been there before, but they're not my favourite, so. They are good barber, 4RAU they're called. But I like my guys at Lim Barber. Decent people, big up to Lim Barber. Bearing in mind this is only probably 10-20% of my area. This is just a snippet of what you would see if you walk around here. So this is part of District 1, which is also the touristy area, but I don't live in the touristy part. I live separate. See what I mean about obstacles? Bikes will just go in front of you. But again, it's life here. Don't let it bother you, right? It is what it is. It's the charm of Vietnam. Right, I think we'll go to the river now. I've just realised that before coming out of the apartment, I showered. Probably shouldn't have showered, because by the time I'm done here, I'll definitely need to shower again. All part of the new regime. I've been going to the gym probably the last month now, and I'm really pleased with the progress. So I've gone from being told I've got to be so careful what I eat, which is still true, but I have been using a personal trainer and he's been putting through my paces. However, my fat percentage, there's a machine they put you on. You stand on them, it's like weighing scales but added parts to it, and it calculates your fat body percentage, your muscle percentage, and then your overall weight. My fat percentage has gone down, but my muscle's gone up. Not a lot, but it's still progress. I'm really pleased. Okay, we're coming to, I said river before, it's not actually the river, it's the canal that comes off the river, but anyway, I'll show you where we are. See, already you can tell it's quieter, although this road is a bit busy as well. Okay, we'll get across to the canal and I'll show you from there. There we go. So there's the canal. It's a bit stinky, unfortunately, but I think they're working to improve it. Well, yeah, that's really strong. It's unfortunately a bit too strong for me to be too near. So we'll keep walking. Very pretty here. Again, that's another thing I like about this neighbourhood. You've got all these coffee shops along this road, which is wonderful. I've got more coffee shops than I would ever need, right? But then you've also got all this greenery as well. It's really nice. They do look after this country in terms of the greenery. The park that I was in my first video, that was Central Park. I'll put a link into the description, which is, I think, the biggest park in Vietnam, or at least Ho Chi Minh City. Definitely Ho Chi Minh City, maybe not Vietnam. But yeah, it's really pretty here. So over there, I don't know about all the other parts of the buildings there, but there's an area over there called Phan Xet Long. And Phan Xet Long is a long road full of restaurants. And it's a great place to go if you ever want to try not just Vietnamese food, but you want to try some food from over the world. I think there's Japanese, they obviously use Vietnamese, got fried chicken, Canadian food. There's lots and lots and lots of food there you can try. My eyes are stinging because of the sweat mixing with the sunscreen. It's going right in my eyes. As I say, it's very hot here. I think it's really easy to just walk around and people watch. Always get lots of people just sitting here casually having coffee, catching up on gossip with their friends, talking about life struggles, what's on in the news. But we don't seem to talk about the news. We'll stay away from that, eh? Anyway, let's walk on. Okay. It's hot. I don't actually have any cash on me. I was going to get a coffee, but most places don't take cards still unless they're a big hotel or restaurant. Oh, a bit of shade, that's nice. So yeah, we've had a heat wave here for the last, I think, 3 or 4 days at least. And it's been a good 37 to maybe 39, 40 degrees. And obviously the humidity with that, it can get unbearable, but it doesn't help if you're Steve and you don't bring out water with you. You can see there's landmark 81 in the distance. So we'll probably walk to the end of this road now where the canal and the road split off. I do need to get some coconuts because I think we're running out. So maybe I'll take you to Winmart. You can see a Vietnamese shop if you like. That'd be fun for you, wouldn't it? So I actually think I've gone too far, but can't really back out now. What I love about this area is you have all these standard buildings which are sometimes similar to Amsterdam because they're very tall and narrow. Maybe for the same reason of tax, I don't know. Perhaps you could, anyone who knows can put an answer in the comments below. Why are many buildings here tall and narrow? I'd love an answer, please. That'd be great. But then you get standard buildings here and there, and suddenly you get beautiful buildings like this. Isn't it great? Love it. Standard building. Standard building. Beautiful building. Absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to find an ATM and get some money out so I can grab a drink somewhere. I'm definitely the right way because I can see landmark 81. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've been shoving onions in my eyes. The pain is real. Cute little doggy. I miss having a pet. I can imagine if I had Olga with me now. So Olga was my pet that I adopted in South Korea. I originally fostered her and ended up adopting her because I couldn't get rid of her. And I was in South Korea for 6 years in total. 4 years of that, Olga was with me. And then she came to Thailand in between that time actually. And then we went back to South Korea for the rest of the time in South Korea. And then she came back with me to England and lived with me until a few years ago, and she sadly passed away. And she was my family in South Korea, my little girl. And she met thousands of people like around the world, so I have fond memories. And obviously I'm not living in South Korea right now, I'm living in Vietnam, but you know, I think still being in Asia, it just reminds me of when I had my dog. So yeah, sometimes I think about it. I kind of feel like still that I'm betraying my dog if I get a new dog, even though, you know, she's been gone a number of years. But maybe one day, when the time's right, I guess it'll be nice to be doing this while walking a dog, you know. I'd like to foster maybe, but I know the property that I'm currently living at, I know the landlord doesn't want dogs, so that's fair enough. And maybe it's not the right time for me anyway. I've got too many plans to gallivant around Vietnam and not worry about looking after a pet. But you never know, watch this space. Okay, I realise where I am now. I must have walked very far up. But we're going to head back into the main street area where I live now. I'm going to cross the road. When you cross the road, obviously you still have your wits about you. I have seen some, well, I'm assuming tourists who don't know, it's no criticism, but they just step out because they think if you just step out the road, then traffic will naturally know when to stop. But you know, give them some help, guys. They're good, but they're not that good. Give them some sort of notice. So when you walk, again, like in any other country in the Western world, look and right. When you find a gap, raise your hand to show that you're walking and keep a steady pace. And they will go round you. I'll show you. Okay, you see them coming past. So we're going to wait, we're going to find a gap, and we're going to start walking. Slowly, steady, and they will go round you. Look at that, go right round you. Easy, very easy. Yeah, if you change your speed, you start running, they might go into you. So just keep the pace steady, don't panic, and walk. I don't even think about it these days. I get the shock when you first come to Vietnam. I was the same. I was in D1 in a hotel. I'm at the hotel, just saw traffic absolutely everywhere. And was overwhelmed by it, you know. But you learn just to work with them, not against them. And I've always said that, you know, I know they have accidents in Vietnam like anywhere, but it's a bit like synchronised swimming. Most people, generally, sort of seem to work in unison. All right, so we're near the neighbourhood that I live in. I want to show you a restaurant that is famous for serving food from all over Vietnam. They tell you a story of all their foods and where it's from. It's that place there, just there. So they tell you the story, the history of the food, the culture of the food, and you go from table to table, and each table has got different food in it. I mean, I've not been there myself, but I've heard it's amazing, and I'm sure there's videos on it. But let's get a drink, because I'm thirsty. Let's see what we got. Water. Oh, actually, let's get myself a coconut. There you go. One coconut. Here. Come on. Come on. I absolutely love these. So I've since learned, these are young coconuts, and I've since learned that young coconuts, unlike old coconuts, which are very, I think, bitter or strong, much stronger in taste, these are much lighter, but they've got a higher fibre content, and obviously with all the electrolytes, they're really, really good for you. So, yeah, maybe I'm going to do a video on convenience stores, but yeah, cheers anyway. Oh, so good. All right, time to start heading home. Obviously, I'm going to keep filming more around my neighbourhood, but you know, if there's anything you want to see in particular, just let me know and I'll film it. But otherwise, I'll just keep filming my area. I'm going to do some videos on convenience stores. Incidentally, that coconut was 25,000 VND, which is roughly about 75 pence. I could get a similar style coconuts, probably about a pack of 5, a bag of 5, for 45,000. So, although you probably think 25,000 is cheap, it can get a lot cheaper. It's a cheap drink to stay healthy, I'd say. Just wait for this van to go past. Yeah, they don't slow down for you. There's loads of unique shops here. Such quaint little neighbourhoods where I live, you know. Even got a trekking shop, look. That's a school there. Right from the kids. It's obviously break time. Also, if there's any locals here that, you know, Vietnamese people that speak English and are on YouTube, if you'd like to collaborate with me, if you live around this area, I'll be very open to it. Again, I'm still growing, but bear with me. I'll keep doing what I do and hopefully the numbers will grow. Now we're nearly back home. I think I'll do a part 2 in a separate video, it might be easier. But we will see. So that's the coffee shop that I was originally walking past before. And then we'll be back to my building. Yeah, as I say, this is only a tiny bit of the neighbourhood that I live in. Oh, there's Winmart actually, let's check. I've just bought that coconut for 25,000, haven't I? Maybe I can get more for a cheaper price. Let's see, shall we? Got pineapples. No, it doesn't look like I've got any. So, right, well, I guess that's it for now. I think we'll try and show you the market and other parts of the neighbourhood. Oh, it's much cooler. The aircon's off, but it's much cooler. All right, guys, well, thanks for coming along with me. And if there's anything you want to see, just let me know in the comments below. But for now, I'm gonna collapse on my sofa, put on the aircon and just chill out for a bit. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.